Hi Disney friends, it's Amber with MickeyTravels. It's my Fastpass day, so I thought it would be really cool to do a quick tutorial for 2018 on how to make your Fastpasses. So first off, what we're going to do is make sure that you are logged in on the My Disney Experience page, which is also just the Disney World website. So www.disneyworld.com will get you there. One thing that I have noticed is that Fastpasses have been a little tricky lately with depending on what your browser is, so I just usually stick to Google Chrome. So after you've logged in, you'll go over here where it says My Disney Experience, and you do want to make sure that you are linked up and everything, and you can do so by going to My Reservations and Tickets. So once you are on this page, under My Reservations, it should have your hotel if you are going to be staying on Disney property, and if it's not, there will be something like that says link resort reservation, like right here. You'll click that and enter your confirmation number. If you don't have those and you're just doing tickets, you can link your tickets right here. Okay, so after that you'll go to Fastpass Plus. Now I have gone on and got a couple of Fastpasses already, just because they are extremely hard to get and I wanted to make sure that I got those. So I have got 2 Fastpasses already. Unfortunately, Flight of Passage was unavailable for me this morning. We're doing a really short trip this time. So did go ahead and get the other Pandora attraction for now, and I will just keep checking to modify this and try to get Flight of Passage later. So if you don't have any Fastpasses, it'll say get started. There'll be a little button here to click on. And the key here is that if it doesn't say get started, that means that you either A, it's not your time to get Fastpasses, or B, you don't have your tickets linked correctly. So when can you do Fastpasses? If you're staying on property, it's 60 days before you travel, and they open at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not staying on property, it's 30 days before. Same time. Okay, so we're going to go through the process. So again, it would say get started, you'd click there. We're just going to go to add Fastpass. So I have some individuals that I'm traveling with. It's just going to be me and my husband this time. And your dates will be highlighted of your trip. So whatever day you want to start with, and usually I encourage you to get the hardest attractions first. And with Hollywood Studios and Toy Story Land opening, I would encourage to do those first. And then second, Avatar stuff. So since I've already grabbed both of those, we're going to go ahead and just go in order here. We're going to be visiting all 4 parks in 2 days, because we're crazy. But remember, you can only get 3 Fastpasses per day, and it can only be in 1 park at this time. So we're going to start out our trip with Animal Kingdom. Again, I already have my Avatar attraction, but it is going to be Tier 1. You can either do this or Flight of Passage, and then your other 2 can be from anywhere down here. We're going to be doing this park not right at opening, but we already kind of know what we want to do. So since I already have my afternoon picked for the other Pandora attraction, we are going to try to get one for the Safari. This is my husband's favorite attraction. What this website does is it defaults to picking morning times. And here you can select a specific time, if you know what you want exactly, or a time period right here. What I usually do is if I go directly to the attraction, it'll show me just 3 random times. If you click View Details and More Times, you can actually see all of the times available. So that's a little easier than just like picking something specific, because what if you have a dining reservation, etc. And usually what I do is if I know I'm going at opening, I will try to do all my Fastpasses in the morning. That way my afternoon's free. But we're doing something a little different here. Alright, so we'll probably get there right before lunch, so we will do this one right before we eat. It's reminding me of my reservation time there. Very convenient. Click confirm. You're all set. If you are done with that day, you can go to a different day, or you can just keep going with the fast passes at that time. It already defaults to the people you've already checked, and we're good to go. Okay, and then the other one we're probably going to do is Expedition Everest. Okay, so we're doing Pandora in the afternoon, so we will probably do this one. Well, it's super close to where we're eating, so I'm just going to pick this for now. I know that my reservation is at that time. I'm going to do some modifying later, so I am just going to grab this for now, maybe adjust the Pandora one, because again, we're trying for Flight of Passage, so it might not even be that time. Okay, so I'm done with my first day. I'm going to go to a different day. So, when you come up to this, some people ask, well, what if all my people in my party don't want the same attraction? This is where you can change that. So if maybe my husband wants a ride and I don't, or vice versa, and I want a specific ride, I can just uncheck him, click next, and just get a fast pass for me. But all of our fast passes are going to be just the two of us this time. Okay, so we're second day, July 25th. You can see already that we are going to be at Hollywood Studios with my Slinky Dog already picked. And because it already knows that I have a tier 1, it's already defaulted to not show me those. In fact, down here usually it tells me that they're unavailable. Okay, so we're going to stick with Tower of Terror, which is one of our favorites here. We are going to be there at opening, so we are going to I'm going to go ahead and grab this one for the earliest time available. Okay, continue on the same day. And these tiers have changed. All Toy Story attractions are tier 1, and now Rock and Roller Coaster, Beauty and the Beast, Fantasmic, etc. have all shifted down to the bottom tier. Alright, so my second pick here would either be between Rock and Roller Coaster or Star Tours. My husband and I are getting older. We do get a little sick sometimes on the motion stuff, so I'm not sure if we're going to do Star Tours or Rock and Roller Coaster. I'm going to go ahead and grab this since we're going to be right next to it for Tower of Terror. And then if I decide we're going to change to Star Tours, I'll flip that. But I actually didn't ask my husband what he wanted, so maybe I should. Okay, and then those are my fast passes. I'm done, so I'll click No Thanks, I'm done. And then it goes to this page to show you all of your selections. And here's where you can kind of do some adjustments. So I told you that I wasn't really sure if I wanted this time because of it being so close to the lunch. So if I click View Details here and I modify, I can click who I want to change. And again, if you only want to change one person, you just make sure they are checkmarked, or however many in your party, and you'll click Next. And it does show me some more times available here than it did when I was looking at the page previously. So I'm going to shift this over to 12:30 for now. Gives us a little more leeway with lunch. And click Confirm. That's also a good trick for if you're unable to find an attraction the first time. I do notice that if you do click Modify, it does sometimes show you different things. Another trick is also to try the app. Sometimes you get different times with that too. No idea why. And it's still not showing me that Avatar is available. But again, I'll keep trying for that in the next few days. Hopefully some pop up. I have heard that's been happening, where they are unavailable the first time, but they show up the next time. Alright. I'm just going to shift this over a little bit so I can still work with this time here. And that is that. And then these will pop up if you go to my reservations and tickets. On your screen that has all your confirmation numbers and whatnot, your fast passes will be down here. I hope this is helpful. I do try to update these as the years go on because they do change a little bit. But if you do ever have any questions about how to make these, feel free to leave a comment below or send me a message. And of course, if you do plan on visiting Disney World and do need some assistance with this, I do email all kinds of documents to my clients that do book with me on tips and suggestions for Fastpasses. So I do sometimes make Fastpasses for clients. I usually encourage that they try to do them themselves since they have to modify and change on their own. But of course, I do make Fastpasses all the time. So all you have to do is ask if you book with me. Have a magical day. I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.